What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So project, this is the League of Legends theme I am going to be covering today. So maybe 2 or 3 weeks back I did a very similar thing for PsyOps. What I did in that video was I went through all available content for the PsyOps skins and PsyOps theme. Then I went through the actual champions skin theme for PsyOps and give you my favourite one as well. So I'm going to do exactly the same thing for project. I'm going to go through, thinking about it now, I've actually already done the Overdrive and Hunters videos. I've already seen them before, but when they're as good as they are, I've got to do it again. So I'll be covering them. Also, there's a third one I think I've not watched yet, which I'll cover. Then I'll go through the actual project skins, and also there's some lore attached to each skin as well, so I'll dive into that as well, which should be quite interesting. Anyways, without further ado, let's go. Ho, okay. Tight. I love how it does this. What is that set? Yeah, you got project set, I think. Renekton. Come on. I'm a boy, Mordekaiser. Yep. Looking like a villain. Senna. Whoa! Did I ever see that? We're gonna get back to that. We're gonna get back to that one. Ready for the drop? Go! Okay. Yep, the hunt. Animation. Hey. Yep. Music's nice. Huh. Yep, it's from the login theme. Wait. Wait. Nice. Oi, oi. What was that? Is that Mordekaiser, I think? Wait. Okay, this is popping. This is popping. So, the Project Official Skins theme for 2021. So, let's start off with that. The theme. The theme is really nice. Nicely builds up. I love how it shows the theme. I've mentioned this before as well. With also the concept art. The first stage of concept art all the way through to the final stage as well. I like how it shows them iterations. Really good. So, for example... right, okay. Let me go to the first one to show you an example of that. This here. So, these are new champions. In fact... let's start with this. These are new champions, right? So we got Renekton, which I need to say something on in a minute. Is this set? I'm sure this is set. I don't know who this is. This is the girl from the Freyord. I forgot her name. Mordekaiser and Senna. But I like this. And then you get more refined. And then you get the final product. I love how it does that. Like, it respects the art and it respects first concept. It respects, it could easily just show you this, done it, but I like how it shows every single stage, because the amount of man hours or woman hours, the amount of hours it's taken to go into designing this is respected because it's shown. So that's good. But yeah, this is going to be set on it, surely. I reckon. But okay, Mordekaiser. I don't jump in a little bit here. So this is Renekton. I love that. Then we get to Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser looking like a boss. I thought Zed looked like a boss. Mordekaiser looks like a boss. And I also noticed here we go. So we've got him here looking down. Right. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. He's looking down here on these three champions here. Is he looking down on the events that took place in Overdrive? Maybe. Maybe not. Master Yi? No, maybe not. Master Yi, Ash, and maybe Fiora. Maybe. So maybe not. But anyway, the guy is a beast. Yeah. So I mean, mad. So, obviously Senna doing her thing, protecting the common people. Yeah, I forgot her name. But let me get to this. This part here. Yeah, who's this guy? Is it? It's not. I'll find out with you in a minute. Right, you're not getting away from me. Hell no. Come on. So you've got Renekton, but then you've got kind of like just this man that looks a little bit like a beast in a suit. That's the first time I've ever seen that type of adaptation of Renekton in form, in terms of his skin, from a reptile into a man. That's mad. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And yeah, that's kind of it. I like how it showcases all the previous ones as well. We get to see Overdrive, the Hunt, and also I forgot the name of the first one as well, so that's good. So let me dig out now properly all the skins from this, the additional, how many? 6 skins. Let me go through and review each of them 6 skins, and then I'm going to give you my final 3. Let's go. Right, so the first skin is Mordekaiser. Yeah, this has got to be, I mean, let's just go from first, but this is angling to be the best of the skins out of just these new skins. Yeah, it just looks, yeah, so good with the red claws as well. Wait. So the next one is Renekton. I like Renekton. I like that kind of concept art as well. It shows it's actually a man in a suit, like that. Obviously rocking his blade as well, wrecking things in the background. This is what I like about the project theme. There's so much action going on around you. I like that. So the next one is Varus. This one here is Varus. I should have known this. Maybe if I looked properly at the bottom and saw his weapon, I would have realised it's a bow. Varus. Yeah, that's cool. I like how there's a difference between his bow hand and his draw hand as well. That's nice. I like that. Okay, so the next one here is, I'm going to get this wrong, Sejunai. But I know she's from the Freyord and she rides this beast. Yeah, I like that as well. That's pretty cool. I maybe liked it if it was maybe a little bit more zoomed out so you could get a bit more of a look at this beast that she's riding. But okay, it's pretty cool. Next one is obviously Senna. I like this shot of Senna as well. Yeah, this looks good. I like that one. Once again, I love anything that's kind of purple. I love the purple vibe as well. And the final one here isn't set. It is Silas. Now, don't get me wrong. This looks really good, but I would have loved it if it was set. One of my favourite characters in League. I love his personality and his whole charisma. And set in Project would be epic. I know that would be epic. But anyway, this is Silas. This looks really good as well. I like it. Shows his, I should have known. This is his chains. Obviously, this is Silas. And then we have here. What? Who's that? I don't know. I thought it looked like Jin, but it's not. But yeah, no, I like that. So, I'll throw all these into the mix now. I've got quite a few to go through. And let me think of my favourite skin. Let's go. Wait, how's that? TheReelSym? Maybe? This is some... got some Terminator. Wait, Terminator vibe. Whoa, Pike, is it? Hey. Pike looking like a beast. Wow. So out of the three, this is the one I've not watched. And I've missed out. I've missed out because that was so good. Considering it's less than a minute long, that was popping. Yeah, so this here, I think I'm wrong now, but I thought this initially might have been Z, but I don't think it is. But this gun here reminds me of the one in Overdrive, so maybe that's Lucian's. But I like how it shows Pike obviously uses his ability here, obviously. Whoa! Not good, not good. But I love how it shows here, this robot thing scans him, other champions in the background. This part here, I like it focuses on the head. The head obviously gets crushed, you know what I mean? Like a villain. And then the focus goes from the foreground to the background. I like that shot. Yeah. And then it pans out to this. Tight. That's how you kick things off. Well done, League. That is how you start the project theme. Wait. So, what am I going to do now? I'm going to move on to the hunt. That's the next one. Let's go.
No matter how far we go, we end up here.
Yes, this is nice. Woo, okay.
Beast raging beneath the framework.
Jin's just chilling.
Snapping at the cage.
I like the standoff though. I like it.
One instinct. One command.
Here we go.
Hunt.
Yeah. I said in my original video as well, the slow-mo in this video is so good. Yeah, the slow-mo just works, man. Look at that. Wow.
No matter how far we
That's
go,
the money shot right there.
we return.
Madness. Right, do you know what? I almost forgot how epic this video is. I almost forgot how good this video is. And do you know what as well?
Up here.
If I go to this part here, the rain makes it so much more atmospheric, if you know what I mean. I love the whole, and I say this every single project video, I love the whole kind of like cyberpunk, Ghost in the Shell kind of vibe to it. But the added effect of the rain just makes it so much more tense. And also the slow-mos in this are amazing. And I feel like the addition of the rain kind of emphasizes how slow it's going because the rain's still. Let me get a good example of it. Like here. Look at that. It's panning across the rain still. It really just gives you a good feeling of speed, if you know what I mean. Well, the lack of speed. And then this here is the money shot. Yeah. This here is the shot of the whole video. That shot is epic. Kind of embarrassing actually, because I know obviously there's Jin and there's V. I don't even know who this is. Initially I thought it was Aurelia, but it's not. I think this is, I think it's Vayne. I think it's got to be Vayne. It's not Quinn. This has got to be Vayne. And then the next shot is just as good.
No matter how far we go, we return.
Ooh, that shot there where the mask goes up into her face. Wow, come on. That is so good. So, what I'm going to do now is Overdrive. Uh-oh. Yeah, this reminds me of Hardcore Henry. Just the view. Wow. Uh-oh. Run now. Music's nice as well. It's like the Daft Punk music from Tron. Boy, that's a nice sword. Uh-oh. Zed. Is Fiora doing a thing? Let's go. What a shot. You know what I mean? What a shot. That's a nice shot as well. Behind you. Into Lucian. You better do something now, Lucian. Let's step up. Hi. Zed just doing his thing. Now that one, Overdrive, is my favourite one for obvious reasons. And the main one of the obvious reasons is Zed. Zed is going in like a champ. The guy's taking on 3 other champions kind of effortlessly. You know what I mean? At least, let's just say this, he's holding his own. He's holding his own against them. But the whole music, the fight scenes, Lucian there, they all jump off onto that elevator that's moving down. Perfect. It is just so good. That is how to end the project videos. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move on to the actual project skins for every champion. I'm going to review them. I'm going to tie them in with the lore that's available as well for each skin. And then I'm going to give you my favourite 3 skins. Let's go. Akala, Echo, Jin, and 28 more champions. Okay, Project's putting in that work. Project is a series of alternate future universe skins in League of Legends, set in the city of There we go, what did I say? The city of a cyberpunk world. It features champions as humans augmented by cybernetic enhancements, as well as mechanized artificial intelligence. Project Universe Official encompasses 2 skin lines, general project and program. Okay, learn something new every day. So, I've had a quick look over this before we've gone into the recording, and there's a couple of things I'm going to jump over. But basically what I am going to do is I'm going to go through each of the champions. So, in fact, let's start again. I'm going to go over the lore and the history, then I'm going to go through every single champion, like for example V here. I'm going to read through her kind of like bio or opening bio, and then I'm going to go down to her skin, review her skin, then come back up and go on to the next person. That's the plan. Right, so let's start for the lore. So, your company makes amazing smartphones, and you, I guess, pulls fire as real. Okay, Project is the perfect fusion of one's supernatural essence with advanced weaponry and body augmentation. This linking of technology and energy allows extraordinary hosts to channel their essence into physical manifestations and in rare cases transcend the corporal plane. Like Inception. Other subjects possessing extremely focused inner essence and exceptional physical attributes can unlock the true power of the project. Project. Assessing Overdrive, Disruptions and Hunters. Right, okay. Among the megastructures and packed streets of a future controlled by global corporations, a shadow war rages between rebellious augmented humans and newly empowered artificial beings. The winners will shape the course of history and the losers will be forced to evolve. So, this here, central genetic. I wonder what that means. Anyway, so let's start off with V. So she is a street smart, brash and always bluntly honest. V is a central detective working to keep law and order in the Neon City. Toughened from her days as a lower section enforcer, V keeps the peace with a pair Atlas gauntlets. Okay. And a mean right hook. Well, I mean, if you see the signs of the gauntlets, there is no differentiating between a left and right hook. I'm sure they're both quite mean. But yeah, maybe that ties in with what we saw in Hunters. She is the central detective, and maybe we'll find out what the other two are as well. So let's move on to her skin. There we go. So here is V. Okay, so this is V's skin. Okay, yeah, that's so it's funny how it says she has a mean right hook, but the hand that's raised is the left. Okay, but yeah, the size of the gauntlets that overkill out there, they're like somehow off Blitzcrank. It looks like people in the background. There's rubble in the background. There's probably people obviously being beaten up in the background as well. Yeah, it's decent skin. It's a decent skin. I give it that. I still prefer her Psyop skin. If I was comparing the two, I prefer her Psyop skin to her Project skin. So let's move on to the next one. So the next one is Genetic Project E. One of the first concepts. Yi was held by Project. This is interesting as well. One of the first concepts because he was also one of the first in terms of numbering, I think, for Psyops as well. Yi was held by Project for extensive experimentation and then finally freed by the Genetic Rebels. His psyche may still contain some glitches, but his experimental hyperlight alpha blade serves the resistance with its precision balance. Okay, so let's check out Master Yi's skin. There we go. So that's what they're talking about. That what did it some precise something? Ah, right. So so there's me. I was wondering before who the champion was in Overdrive. For a second, I thought it was Yasuo, but it's not. Master Yi. Right. So it's Master Yi, Lucian, and Fiora versus Zed. Okay, I like this one. I do like this one. But once again, if I'm comparing it to Psyops, the Psyop skin is better. The Psyop skin is better. This is pretty good though. So on to the next one. Right, so we've done Master Yi. Let's go on to Leona, a heavy armor combatant. Leona has seen the truth behind the neon light of Project and now stands with Ash and the Genetic Rebellion. She carries a mounted ion charged shield capable of blocking and stunning targets with its variable energy yield output. So I'm wondering what this colour means, because we've got like a light yellow, a darker yellow, and then a red. Is that maybe there? I'm not sure. I'll try and find out what that means later on. But anyway, so this is Leona. So let's have a look at her skin. Right, so this is her skin. Yeah, I like that. Can I? Maybe zoom out a little bit there. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like that. I like how it shows. Well, it shows that she's blocking something. It looks like she just wrecked something there. All those poor androids that are getting destroyed. But no, I like the look of Leona in this one as well. I like the combination of kind of like the suit and then the hair rocking at the back as well. That's cool. No, I like that one. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. So next up is Lucian. So, one is the sentinel within the command line. Lucian has seen Project for what they truly are. His dual ion core lightsaber pistols now serve Genetic and the Human Rebellion. So Genetic and the Human Rebellion against Project, by the sounds of it, bringing down their technological oppressors with brutal efficiency. So Lucian's kind of, this triangle here is a similar colour to Master Yi's, so I don't know what significance that is. I'm trying to think of how that ties in. And then Master Yi is similar to Yasuo. Anyways, forget that. Let's go down to his skin. Right, so this is Lucian's skin. Yeah, that's popping. I like that one. That's like a shot from Overdrive. I like that. I like how sometimes when you've got like a champion and he's shooting or mid-shot, he's moving forwards. I like how he's kind of moving away but shooting backwards, if you know what I mean. I like that. Probably against Zed. It looks like this is Zed here, or one of Zed's shadows here. So yeah, it makes sense that he's running away while shooting because obviously it's Zed. Come on now. But no, I like that one. That's cool. So let's move on to the next one. So the next one is Yasuo. Yasuo returned from advanced combat only to be accused of a crime he did not commit. Where have we heard that one before? Knowing that Project's corporate leadership was somehow involved, Yasuo fights with the genetic rebels, cutting away the lies of technology with his plasma-coated blade, so he's on their side as well. Okay, let's check out Yasuo. So here is Yasuo. Okay, that's cool. I like that one. Be nice if there was a little bit of action going on in the background, but no, that's cool. I like that. The hair, the vibe of the hair as well is kind of similar to Leona as well. I like how he's got this like red suit on, fabric suit on underneath that kind of ties back, at least in my opinion, to Ionia. And he's kind of partially drawn his samurai sword as well. Oh, that's cool. Okay, okay. Or maybe he hasn't drawn it. Maybe he's putting it back. Who knows? So let's move on to the next one. Right, so on to Fiora. Augmented for speed, Fiora uses her Zero Pulse sword to fight alongside Ashe and the other members of the Genetic. The full-length energy blade allows for flawless attack precision, which is obviously Fiora, and maximum repel strength, while the sparsely controlled atomic tip coating is more suited for single-target combat, which is Fiora down to the T. So let's look at her skin. Here is Fiora. That's what I'm talking about. Now that is what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's nice. This is kind of what I wanted from Yasuo. You've got kind of like the you've got obviously action in the background, machines getting wrecked. You've got it just oozes speed, doesn't it? Speed and power. I like how you can see the rain moving across her as well. Yeah. Oh, you can at least see. You can definitely see which way she's moving. Put it that way. With the raid here as well. That looks good. It looks really good. And I'm loving it. I just love the purple look as well. The purple blade and the purple suit and the white hair. Yeah, that's my favourite one so far. So let's move on to the next one. So we move on to Ashe. Right, while on the front lines of a corporate war, Ashe witnessed the human cost of Project's ambition. Now the leader of the resistance group Genetic, Ashe has set her sights on nothing less than the downfall of the most powerful corporations. So she is also part of the Genetic. So we're building up a kind of an image now of everyone that's in or is associated with Genetic. This one is Ashe. So let's find out about her skin. Here we go with Ashe. Okay, that's nice. I like that one as well. And it ties in nicely with what they've just said. She is the leader of the group. She's kind of like at the headquarters, like scoping out what's next to do. I don't know who's on the screen. Is that her? That might be her maybe on the screen as well. Cool. Yeah, I like how they've kind of modelled her bow and arrow or her bow to suit the theme as well. I like that. That's cool. Okay, on to the next one. Right, so the next one, maybe the final one, is Echo, a hacker prodigy picked from the lower sector by Ashe. It didn't take too much to convince Echo to help her take down Project. Using a powerful key decipher and a mind tuned for disruption, Echo can always find a way into the code. Right, let's find out about Echo. In fact, error. Skin Project for whoever that is. Skin Project for Senna. Not in the database. I don't know if that's kind of like just played into the whole theme of Project where it says error, or if it actually hasn't been updated on this webpage. I don't know. Maybe that's the whole point. Anyways, let's move on to Echo. So this is Echo. The guy is obviously grinning, doing his thing as well. I like how he's smiling. And also, every single one seemed to have their own kind of primary colour. His clearly is green, which works as well. I like how he's got the illusion of himself, or his past self, over to the left here as well. Nice. All of them seem to have some kind of either, or I should say a lot of them seem to have white hair. I don't know why. I ain't complaining though, it looks really good. So that is Echo. Let's move on to the next one. So that's Echo. So I wonder, so Project command line. So this is obviously, so we've got Genetic versus Project. And this maybe is what we kind of, well, there we go, Zed. Zed's obviously fighting the ones above. Okay, that makes more sense now. So rising from the command line. Do we see command line before? I'm sure we saw command line before up here somewhere. Anyways. Rising from the command line, Zed is a leader within Project's counter-espionage units. He seeks out the genetic rebels with split high-frequency blades and molecular solid smoke projectors, favouring close proximity and multiple angle close combat and multiple angle target laceration. That's your boy Zed. So let's see what Zed is saying here. So Zed, this is Zed. Yeah, that looks so good, doesn't it? Is it Zed that's dead? Is it Zed that's dead in the first one? Maybe, maybe not. But I like this one as well. I love the shots that are like, that are mid-shot, mid-action. You can clearly see obviously something that's going on in the background and the foreground. I just like the whole thing, yeah. So let's move on to the next one. Right, so the next one is Katarina. Once an ambitious lieutenant in the Genetic Rebellion. Oh, right, so she's defected. Katarina returned to the command line after a confrontation with Ash herself. Her hyper-edged daggers now serve Project once more, but those rebels who knew her still hold out hope that she fights for them from the inside. And you got Renekton and Varys as well. So let's have a look at Katarina. Where are you? Okay, that's the skin for Katarina. Once again, another action shot. I don't know who. Oh, this is Zed. This is Zed up in the background as well. Yeah, that one's once again white hair. There's a primary color theme here, which is kind of like a pink. I love the movement shots. The movement shots, if you know what I mean. The shots that show movement. She slides on the ground there. You can see the sparks. Yeah, I love the reflection in the floor. That one's really good. That is really good, that one. So, let's move on to the next one. Right. So there's only 2 in the command line. Interesting. So now we've got outsiders. Akali. All these different gemstones, are there? A cutting-edge project subject to somehow escape the city's boundaries, Akali brings dire warnings of an untested superweapon to those living in the wasteland beyond. With time running out and no other options, these outcasts join her in an attempt to take the mega corporation down, suspicious that their newly found ally might in fact be a double agent. Right, which would time with Akali because she's kind of a ninja and all that kind of betrayal and assassins and stuff like that as well. So let's find out about Akali. Wow, this is Akali. I like this one. A lot of them you don't really see the face. And you see Akali's face in this one as well. I like how it's kind of like focused so much on the camera, if you know what I mean. So it's in your face, isn't it? Yeah, I like that one. I like that one as well. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So the next one from the Outriders is Irelia, a project cast-off who found sanctuary in the lawless wastes. Irelia has led other outcasts like her as they attempt to survive corporate assassins, murderous old old world technology and widespread ecological collapse. Knowing Warwick could destroy everything she holds dear, she joins the attack on the city to end Project once and for all. So let's go through and have a look at Aurelia. So Aurelia is this one here. Yeah, this is Aurelia. Oh, I love this one as well. This was one of my favourites from her skins when I covered Aurelia, maybe about 2 months back now as well. Yeah, now we're talking. This is so good. Yeah, that is such a good skin. On to the next one. Right, so we got a Prestige Edition for Aurelia as well. I'll check that out. In fact, let me see if that's even here. Prestige Edition. That might not... Oh, it is here. Yeah, so there's Prestige Edition. Yeah, that's cool as well. But you know what? Every Prestige Edition I've seen so far, when I compare it to the original, I prefer the original. Like, that one there, I prefer... Yeah, I prefer to that one. Anyways, on to the next one, which is Jin. So, Jin volunteered for Project Conversion, same thing. Never expecting that a critical power failure would scramble her memory, leaving her a psychopath driven by the manic voices in her head. I like how they tie that into how she is. Cool. Seemingly obsessed with the destruction for its own sake, she has begun to show signs of something far more sinister than mere memory fragmentation. The cold, calculating influence of program. Right, so let's have a look at Jinx. Did I say Jin? I meant Jinx. Right, okay, this is Jinx. I like this one. Yeah, you can clearly see there she's shooting someone or something there, and she's pretty happy about it as well. Got the big ass gun on her shoulder, or the rocket launcher on her shoulder as well. Yeah, the thing about that as well is you can kind of tell that's Jinx, which is good. Yeah. So on to the next one, which is probably Jin, I think. Did I see? No. So the next one is Pike. An early project prototype, Pike's untested upgrades left him violently unstable, too much so that for his handlers, who junked him and threw his remains outside the walls of the city, like a battle angel. Yet his cybernetic brain survived, rebuilding Pike with salvaged scrap parts from all around him, and now their fragmented, overlapping memories mix with his own as they scream out for revenge. Right, so Silas is not there, and there's another skin for Silas as well. So let's have a look at Pike. Pike is here. We got Aurelia over here as well. What did I say? What did I say before? I said in the Psyop skin, Pike had the best one. He might have the best one, you know. He might have the best one in Project as well. That is just... Come on. Come on now. Right, so on to the next one. Warwick. Plucked from the wastelands by a project research cell, Warwick has been irrevocably, is that kind of like irreversibly transformed into a horrifying new stage of transhuman evolution. A weaponized monster stripped from all remorse, I'm sure he had no remorse before, and programmed solely for violent suppression. Through the meddling of the ragtag outsiders, he escaped before being completed, and now rampages indiscriminately across the city. So let's have a look at Warwick. Warwick is... okay, Warwick, I see you. Looking like a dragon more than anything else. This guy's not having a good time here. Yeah, especially when you're dealing with claws as big as that. Jeez. Okay, I like that one. So, on to the next one. Right, so we get to the next subset here, Vigilantes. Okay, it makes sense that Jin's in the Vigilantes. After a botched surgery, Jin went from being a black market augment hacker to a notorious mechanized killer for hire. Still programmed with a taste for high clearance upgrades, the tech Jin takes from his victims has left him with a severe personality fragmentation, which is Jin, and a dark vision for the future of Project and humanity. So let's have a look at Jin. Yeah, this is the skin for Jin. I like this skin. This one's really good. Really good. I like the look of Jin there as well. Yeah, these skins are... I noticed there's like rain around a lot of them as well, but they are so good. These Project skins are just... Yeah. So, the next one is Vane. I knew it was Vane. Okay, augmented with classified tech. Vane was once a member of Project's counter-espionage unit. After she was betrayed by the corporation she serves, she now stalks the shadows as a vigilante, searching for ways to break Project and the technology that haunts her soul. And then underneath we have Mordekaiser, not specified. Okay, so let's have a look at Vane. Boom. Yeah. Wow. Kind of similar a little bit to Katarina's look. Yeah, I like that. I like the look of Vane there as well. I mean, yeah. Once again, white hair. So, let's see if there's any more. Vane, and that looks like it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the rest of the skins that have obviously just been released, and then I'll give you my favourite 3. Let's go. Okay, so with them 6 new skins in mind, let's have a look at these one more time. So, my favourite skin, oh man, this is tough. My favourite skin would have to be, also Mordekaiser is on, also they've got him in now. This must have been, I don't know. This looks to be updated now because clearly we've got in here, is Renekton in here, we've got Renekton, so we've got them all in here. Right, so no messing around going back and forth between the rest of them. My favourite skin now would have to be, this is got to be one of the toughest decisions I'm going to have to make, but it has to be, oh, this one. It has to be Vane. This skin from Vane is my favourite skin. Like I said before, I've got a thing for purple. I like the purple look, and it's epic. It's epic. Let me see if I can open that on a new page. Nope, that's not going to work. Yeah, it's just so good. That's just so good. So that is my number 1. So number 2 is going to be, this is really close now. Number 2 is going to have to be, Number 2 is going to have to be Pyke. Pyke don't play no games. This is going to be my second favourite skin. Pyke looks so good in this. It just looks so good. He is my number 2. And number 3 is a toss-up between Mordekaiser and Fiora. So Fiora, Katarina and Vane are very similar in the look. But if I had to pick between Fiora, this one here, and Mordekaiser, once again, it's Fiora. Just look at it. That looks just too good. Oh, and once again, it has a purple theme. But yeah, so Fiora will be my number 3. Pyke would be my number 2. And my number 1 would be Vane. Vane would be my number 1. So that is my ranking of my top 3 project skins. And yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here today, guys, in this one. Hopefully you enjoyed my thoughts, reactions to everything related to the project theme. Also my reaction and review of the skins and a little bit of the lore on here regarding every single skin as well. What I will quickly do is I'll quickly see if there's any lore relating to the new skins. Hold on. No. Okay, so you can see here, this still doesn't have any lore of the new skins just yet. But maybe when the lore of the skins comes out, I might do another video. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here today, guys, in this one. Hopefully you enjoyed the whole thing that I did. And if you did, feel free to let me know. Feel free to like, comment, and also subscribe for more content like this if you haven't done so already. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.